Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Zero Excuses podcast. My name is Kenyon. Thanks for tuning in. Whether you are a first-time listener or a long-time listener, I appreciate you taking the time to check out the podcast and listen to me speak for a few minutes here. Today, what I wanted to chat with you guys about is the importance of congruency and why it's impossible for you to basically live a two-faced type of lifestyle. And this is something that I learned the hard way from experience, and I'll get into all that in a minute, but I just want to drop a couple quick reminders, as always, at the beginning of the show here. First is don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review on iTunes. Just go to kenyonzitska.com/iTunes. It'll take you right to our iTunes landing page, and you can do everything there. Second of all, if you want to take these conversations that we have here to the next level, want to engage further, have a few different ways for you to do that. First is join our closed Facebook group over at kenyonzitska.com/group. And if you want to take it a step further and join our closed Infinite Results Mastermind group, you can apply to that at kenyonzitska.com/results. And if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, I'm taking people on my wait list right now, not taking any new one-on-one clients, but if you're interested and want to be the first to know when that opens back up, just go to kenyonzitska.com/discipline. And lastly, if you simply just want to support the show and want to check out some cool products and things that I personally use on a day-to-day basis, I have that all in one spot over at kenyonzitska.com/resources. I've got all the books that I've read linked up in Amazon, and also have some unique offers exclusive to the Zero Excuses community from some of our past guests here on the show, so definitely check that out. All right, guys, so without any further ado, let's get into our conversation today on congruency. And I want to lead this off with a short story about how I kind of learned this the hard way. And as you know, I've spent close to 20 years in the military, getting ready to retire here next year. But essentially, I was living two types of lifestyles. First, in the military, a super disciplined, super regimented, super structured lifestyle. And then when I would either get off of work or when I went into the reserves, I would, quote unquote, turn off the military switch, where I would let my guard down. I would be less disciplined. I kind of started letting my health and fitness go. I gained, 30 or 40 pounds quickly after leaving active duty, and it was really difficult to flip those switches on and off. And, I tell you the story because we really have to have that switch on all the time. That's why it's important for us to have a vision so that we are not tempted to turn off that switch. When you try and live basically a two-faced life, it actually takes a lot more effort, because if you just stay disciplined, if you stay focused on the things that you want to achieve in your life, it's going to become a lot easier. You don't have the starting and stopping energy losses when it comes to these things. If you set up the structures, the systems, the habits, and the routines, and stay consistent with them all the time, and keep your foot on the pedal all the time, it's going to be so much easier for you to have that rhythm, have that battle rhythm like I talk about here on the show, and it's going to accelerate your growth, and you're going to stay consistent with all these things. It's the old adage of how you do one thing is how you do all things. So if you are practicing, no matter what the situation, you're going to just build that discipline. You're going to build the confidence it takes to push through the difficult times when you're reaching for your goals. And that's also one of the reasons why I don't like the term work-life balance. That implies that you have to act a certain way at work, and then you act a certain way in life. If you ask me, it's all just life. Because if we can just look at this as a continuum of the things that we need to do to enjoy life, then I think we can approach things in a much more congruent manner. All right, guys. So there you have it. That's why it's so important to live your life with congruency. But we'll leave it there. I encourage you guys, like I said at the beginning of the show, to join us in our Facebook group and take the conversation over there. Love hearing from you guys. If you just want to shoot me a quick email directly, you can do that too, kenyon.zitska@gmail.com. And before I sign off, I do want to give a quick shout out to, and hopefully I pronounced this name right, but Ann Omadhan dropped me a review recently on iTunes. Said Kenyon Zitska presents excellent information, quality guests to help men truly build rock solid discipline. A+. I really appreciate you leaving that review and want to give you a quick shout out. All right, guys, have a great day, and I will talk with you again soon.